Hello, my name is Victoria Gennaro, and here is my portfolio presentation. I have here 8 things to show you today. So the first thing I have here is a animation I made of a fast clock, as you can see here on the screen. And the background on this project here was basically I had a motion graphics class and we had to take a clock illustration and make the hands on the clock move very quickly and almost like a time lapse. And the skills needed to successfully complete the project were understanding Adobe After Effects and understanding the keyframe usage on those, because the keyframes determine how fast something moves. And what I'm most proud of with this is my ability to perform it. I feel it came out very well and I did what was assigned to me. And what I learned from the project is how to make a clock move quickly, like a time lapse, as we can see there. The next one I have is from the same motion graphics class, and I had to take the words can't stop, won't stop, and have them move in this sort of a fashion. And the background on this project was very similar to the previous one, where I had to perform it in After Effects. And the skills needed to successfully complete the project were, again, to understand After Effects and to understand keyframing and the timing of things. And what I'm most proud of was my ability to get the timing right with the words. It kind of reminds me of a lyric video, which I enjoy watching those a lot. And what I learned from the project was my ability to do this. And I also learned how to, in After Effects it's called parenting, so I like to parent one element to another to determine its movements. So there's that one. This one here is a bleeding text animation, and this one was actually not for a class. I did it on my own using skills that I learned from previous classes. And the background on it was just, it was around Halloween time and I was thinking of different things I could do that are Halloween based, so I thought of this. And the skills needed to successfully complete it were using After Effects and to know how to do the blood effect on it, which was utilizing movement. And what I'm the most proud of with this is the fact that it really does look like blood and it looks really creepy. And what I learned from this project was I had learned what I know on my own from these courses, and that made me feel really happy with that. And the next one I have here is a dancing balls animation, which I had to do for a motion graphics class, the same one that I mentioned previously. And the background on it was an assignment. We were told how the balls need to move and what colors they had to be and on what color background. And the skills needed to successfully complete the project were to understand movements as well as scale. And what I'm most proud of with this is my timing. And what I learned from this project was that even simple shapes can be animated in a very interesting way using After Effects. And The next project here was for the same motion graphics class. It's the Like a Boss animation, where I had to take the words like a boss and animate them in this way, as the teacher had said to do. And the skills needed to successfully complete the project were, again, to use After Effects and to understand that. And what I'm most proud of was I had some difficulty with the camera at first, so I'm really proud that I was able to get the camera to move correctly. And what I learned from the project was mainly camera movements, because that's what I struggled with before doing this project. This is the countdown timer animation, and for the same motion graphics class, and we had to take a traditional countdown timer and add these cool effects on it to make it look the way that it does. And the skills needed to successfully complete the project were to understand how to make something look like a countdown just using basic images and text. And what I'm most proud of with this was my ability to do so, especially since I did not know how to do that before. And what I learned from the project was how to create a successful countdown that could be used for many videos in the future. My melting text animation, this was actually not for a class. This was something that I made on my own, kind of like the bleeding text animation, just utilizing the skills that I've learned thus far. And the skills needed to complete the project were what I learned in the past. And what I'm most proud of with it is my timing of how it looks like the text is actually melting, almost like a melted cheese. That's what I was going for with it. And what I learned from the project was how to make text melt and to adjust the text so it looks more fluffy on the sides, almost like a cheese. And then my final presentation here is a short film that I made for a digital media project class that I had last quarter. We had to make a short film of our choice, and I had to write the script for it, and I shot it all myself and also starred in it myself as well. And so that was the background of it. And the skills needed to successfully complete the project were to understand camera workings, and as well as using Adobe Premiere to do the editing. And what I'm most proud of was the way it came out. I'm really happy with it, and the message I was trying to portray in it was basically my character. She's very overly obsessed with her television, and then one day her television just doesn't turn on. So I was really proud of the message of showing how obsession and anxiety can play. And what I learned from the project was what I'm really capable of as a student and as an artist, and how all the skills I've learned in college so far have allowed me to create a short film. And I've even submitted this short film into multiple film festivals, and I've actually won quite a few awards from it. So that makes me feel really good about it also. And I'm really proud of what I have here in my portfolio. And thank you for watching.